I want families to feel like when they're in front of me, that's like my own child that's sitting at that table. And I want them to understand I believe in them, I will support them, and I want them to think when they walk out of here, Judge Brown talked to me just like that was my dad. And I feel that's important for those kind of the guideposts for how I relate, my decisions I make, the demands I give those kids and expect from them is as if they were my own children. And it's powerful when you think that way because it really does give you hope that these kids can be successful.
Survivors are feeling more heard and supported in juvenile court. Being in his courtroom, the words that he has for survivors saying, I'm here to help you. We're not here because of anything you did. This is not because of choices you made. And he's really giving that support to them, saying, you know, you're in this situation, but I want to help you.
Judge Brown and I have been co-chairs of the Domestic Violence Subcommittee for the Through the Eyes of the Child initiative for Douglas County. What was missing in our community was training. He really has helped spearhead that initiative to get this Safe and Together model training brought to Douglas County. The model really is focused on partnering with survivors. And a lot of times perpetrators, they don't want to engage. And so when they're not there, then we overload the survivors with services. And this model really focuses on how the perpetrator's pattern of behaviors is really what's impacting the overall family functioning.
We really partnered with Safe and Together. We had an amazing trainer, Beth Ann, and for 4 days we were vulnerable. We were able to accept what we were doing was not appropriate. We need to have a change in mindset. We need to have a change of how we're going to help families. And so it really was a true systemic change when we got that off the ground.
As a professional, he gives me hope about the world. Plans for implementation typically take months or longer. Judge Brown said, when I sit on the bench Monday morning, this is what's going to happen. And a month later, we did a follow-up Zoom, and he said, the mom I was thinking of, Beth Ann, she was on my docket. And I said to the whole courtroom, ma'am, I apologize. I have not treated you well. I've not treated you fair. The system has not treated you fair. That changes today. And he said that from the bench. And he started a process that allowed those children to reunify with their mother.
I personally would just thank him. He's in a position of great power, so to speak, but he uses that power for good. I just really appreciate what he has done for our whole community.
There is no such thing as a bad kid. There are kids with barriers, or I'd like to say in court, curveballs. We have to do everything we can within our powers and with our resources to help these kids overcome those curveballs and look for that fastball right down the middle. I put kids first because they matter. These are the minds that are going to be educators in the future. They're going to be judges and lawyers and doctors and teachers and law enforcement, every career out there. And the ones that come in front of us, if we take the time to really invest in these kids, the opportunities are endless. They really are.